Hi, I'm Dana, and I'm a reseller on Poshmark. And today is a From Sold to Ship video, and it's from Monday through Sunday, which is February 14th through the 20th. I'll start with sharing my sales from Monday through Thursday on my laptop.
Okay, so the first piece is this Plcro and the Letterpress linen pants. They were wide-legged, really cute. And I actually found two other pairs at the bins, and they both sold. Well, it took time for them to sell, and so this is the last of the three. And I would say that I picked it up about probably about 5 months ago. It sold for $36. My list price was $45, and my final earning after Poshmark fees of 20% and my cost of goods, which is $1.50, because that's what the Goodwill bins charges per item. Also, there was a $1.50 shipping discount as well. So my earnings were $25.80. And here I sold a pair of Kuhl. They're called Free Rider Lean Pants in charcoal gray color. And they were really very rugged, substantial pair of pants. And they sold right away, probably about 2 days after I listed them. And I picked them up about a month ago. So I had them listed for $50 and they sold for $35, and I received $26.50. And here is a Nirvana Nevermind t-shirt that I got from the bins this one day where I had so many t-shirts that I found. And it sold for $15 and I made $10.50. I tend to list t-shirts at $25 and then, usually give a discounted offer. So this Led Zeppelin t-shirt I had for quite a while, actually, probably about 3 months or so. And it, sold for $15 as well. And I made $10.50. These Madewell jeans were so cute. They were wide leg, high rise jeans, and they sold for my asking price of $50. And I made $38.50. So this Eileen Fisher Lagenlook long taupe sweater cardigan was really nice. And I've had it for quite a while, actually, probably about 4 months or so. It sold recently. I guess it sold on, let me just look. Sold on the 16th. And the list price was $35, but it finally sold for $28. And I made a profit of $19.40. And this Madewell top or blouse was actually my daughter Kelsey's blouse. So she gave it to me to sell, and it sold right away, probably in a couple of days after listing. So I listed it for $30 and sold for $24. And I finally made $17.70. This Babaton blouse was really pretty, and I picked it up from the bins about a month ago, and it probably took about a couple weeks to sell after listing. So I went ahead and listed it for $40, and I actually do have Posher VA. So Posher VA sent out an offer, a 20% offer, and somebody bought it for $32 with discounted shipping. And so I finally made $22.60. So here's another Eileen Fisher linen piece that sold, and I had listed it for $40, and I sent out an offer for $32 and someone accepted. So with discounted shipping, fees and cost of goods, I received $22.60. I also sold this North Face gray hoodie, and it sold for $24. And I like picking up North Face. It tends to sell really well. I've also sold other hoodies like this. So whenever I see it, I definitely pick it up. And here is a North Face wool blend sweater. And it was in this really pretty pink and burgundy sort of marled pattern sweater with a nice large cowl neck. It sold for $35. And let's see, I had it listed for $45. And I made $26.50. So I also sold another Madewell jeans. These are the 10-inch high-rise skinnies, and they were in really excellent condition. Picked these up at the bins for $1.50, and they sold for $40. My asking price was, my listing price was $50, and I ended up making $30.50. And here's another Eileen Fisher linen piece, and it came in this really pretty blue color. I listed it for $45, and they bought it for my asking price, and I made $34.50.
So these next items I sold on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And this first piece is these Athleta joggers in this sort of a brownish blush pink color. And these are in really great condition. They look almost new. And they do have a new tag, so this is a newish piece. And it sold for $36, and after fees and cost of goods, I made $27.30. So happy to pick up Athleta. It seems as though Athleta has really increased in popularity. And I remember about maybe half a year ago walking into an Athleta store, and it was really nice. They had some really nice inventory. So. So I learned how to ship from watching McKenzie's videos, and she's Mcthriftzie on YouTube, and she does these really great ship with me videos, as well as she has some really awesome hauls. So what she does is she uses this packing paper that's used for when you're moving. And I just pick up this from my local Home Depot. And I go ahead and use some hemp twine to tie a little heart thank you tag. And I just handwrite on both sides, thank you to the buyer. So if you haven't seen McKenzie's videos, I will link one of her videos below. And I think you'll find that, well, she has really great knowledge, brand knowledge, and I think she says that she worked retail at, was it Nordstrom's? I think it may have been Nordstrom's. So, I think that retail experience really does help with reselling, because you're kind of amongst, all the fashion and clothes and things like that, as well as you're dealing with buyers and, customer service. So I really enjoy watching her videos. And so what I do is I pick up some shipping envelopes as well as boxes from the USPS.com. You can order some free shipping supplies and they'll deliver it to your doorstep. But you can also pick up some of the supplies over at your local post office as well. Okay. And next is this Obey t-shirt. It specializes in streetwear. So I found this t-shirt over at the Goodwill bins, and when I do pick up Obey, it tends to move pretty well. This one sold for $16, and I made, how much did I make? I made $9.80. I do like to pick up men's t-shirts. I think it's just a nice addition to my closet, and I enjoy selling it, and I think it might bring in a little traffic to my closet. Even though it doesn't sell for a lot, they tend to be graphic tees as well as band tees are pretty popular. So I wonder how everyone's doing after what's been going on with the Poshmark change in the algorithms. It's been sort of all the talk lately, and the last thing that I heard was that Poshmark might have gone back to the just shared default, as opposed to using the recommended, and really throwing everybody off. So it's hard for me to really comment about it, because I don't sell a lot of items. Like this week I sold 26 items, which is actually a lot for me. But I'm not a high volume seller, so I don't, and this is my first, I'm still short of a first year of selling, so this is my first time going through the winter season, and I was thinking that maybe February slows down, but I just been hearing how it really messed up a lot of people, and they weren't having sales for days. And these are people that normally have pretty big sales, or at least sales every day. So I'm just, I don't know. When I started hearing all that, it did make me start to worry a lot. And hopefully everybody's sales has been recovering. So. The next item is this Banana Republic men's vest, and it's this really nice blend. It's a wool, Angora, rabbit hair, and cashmere blend. So it's super soft, and so it's just a really, really nice piece. size large, so great for men and women. I think especially cute on women who like to wear menswear, you know, sort of the oversized look. I would think that would be so adorable. And I do like to pick up, I'll pick up mall brands as long as, you know, the quality is there. There's, you know, certain factors that are important. So, you know, it's quality, it's materials, the price of the cost of goods. And since I'm a bin shopper, you know, that box is already ticked off. And so, you know, I'm used to experimenting with things, but it's funny, you know, Banana Republic items, they tend to sell, people know them, they trust the brand, and there is a tendency to have pretty nice quality materials. So this vest sold for $25, and let's see. So I had listed it for $35, got an offer for $25, which is great, and I finally earned $18.50. So happy with this sale. I do like to pick up both men's and women's items. And, you know, since I primarily shop at the bins, I'm pretty open to whatever I pick up. And since there's a lot of men's items at the bins, I will definitely, you know, pick it up and try to sell it. Let's see, I need this. I haven't been sourcing this whole month of February, and so it's actually been a pretty long time, and I am really starting to miss it a lot. But I'm, you know, been taking care of business at home. Let's see, just make sure. Yes, and I have been doing a lot of listing. I have pretty much taken care of my entire desk pile. I have a few pieces, and I'm almost feeling like I might store them because they are kind of winter things. I don't know. I have to figure it out, but I was thinking maybe of just storing it and not listing it, and you know, waiting till next winter. I don't know. What would you guys do? Would you go ahead and list everything from your desk pile? And it's February. It's so hard because I'm in Northern California, and our weather is so mild, and like today it's, you know, it's bright and sunshiny. It is a little bit chilly, so it's probably about 55 degrees, but it's a gorgeous day, and you know, it just really feels like spring's around the corner. So I don't know exactly how long winter items sell on Poshmark. So if anybody knows, let me know. Okay. Okay, this is this really, really pretty torrid skirt. It has a high-low hem, and I don't know if you can see it, but it has this really pretty sort of embossed velvet on this sheer layer. And, you know, it's lined on the inside. And I picked this up, I think, probably in September or October. So, yeah, like, what is that, like 4 months ago? And it was at it was really strange. It was like in this one bin, and there was a bunch of dresses and skirts, all kinds of torrid pieces. And it was, it wasn't just one skirt, it was many in different sizes. And so I ended up picking up this skirt. I picked up 2 dresses. They were really nice. They were like party dresses, or a little bit more like cocktail dresses, as well as a sheer kimono. And I think this is the last piece of the torrid pieces to sell. So yeah, I don't know if they're having like a liquidation or a store had just donated a bunch of their torrid items. It's kind of a mystery to me. But that happens sometimes. Sometimes I'll find like multiple items of the same style, but maybe in different sizes. And I'm always wondering, well, should I pick up, a whole bunch of them in different sizes, or should I go ahead and just try it out? And I tend to be a little bit on the conservative side and just say, well, let me try it out, because that was actually the first time I picked up torrid. But again, I think, I would happily pick up those pieces all over again. I'm getting ready to head back out to go sourcing, and I'm excited. But what's been really helpful for me is that, since I've been doing these from shipped to sold videos and figuring out like how many items I sell in a week, it helps me know how many items I need to pick up within for a week. And so if I pick up, if I sell, let's say, 22 items on the average per week, and each time I go to the bins once a week, I'm picking up 50, I'm having an overabundance of items, and then my death pile starts to grow. So it's good information to know. So I'm hoping that when I do go back, that I can be super selective and pick up things that are, really great. Or, the flip side is go ahead and pick up things thinking that I'm going to take it over to my buy-sell-trade store and sell it there. But even then, it is a gamble because they don't accept everything. And, when they don't accept things, then I'm listing them, or I will send them to ThredUp, and I'll do the partner program. So, have you guys used ThredUp as, one of your sources to sell your items? It's, I prefer to use the partner program, and rather than just sending the items over to ThredUp and then trying to sell it, like doing its consignment and selling the items, and each time it sells, they send me an email saying, oh, you've sold an item. And I look, and it's usually like, oh, I've earned $1.50. So, even less than what I purchased it for. So, but what I find is when I use the partner program, what they do is rather than consigning, they go through it and then they buy it up front. And then whatever they buy, they send me the gift card. So if I'm using the partner, let's say Athleta, then they'll send me an Athleta gift card. And I found a way to take the gift cards and exchange it for cash. So there's a couple of different websites that do this. I think one is called Raise, and the other one is called something like Cash Card or something like that. Maybe I can link it below, and you can look at it and see. But they do take a percentage of it, and to me it's worth it. I'd rather have the cash than have the trade or the credit. So okay. So anyways, this next piece is this Eddie Bauer Fair Isle cardigan sweater, and it's wool blend. Really, really pretty color. And I sold it for $32, and I made $22.60. I do like to pick up Eddie Bauer when I can. Their coats and sweaters seem to do pretty well as some of their more outdoorsy things like hiking. Their hiking pants do well. Let's see. Is it gonna fit? Really tight. I'll do this. And I thought this one would do well just because that it's a cardigan. Cardigans are pretty popular. They're good materials with the wool. And the Fair Isle pattern is very popular as well. So it had many factors. Yes, so not only did I go through my sort of unlisted inventory and start pretty much listed them. I also went through my fix-it pile, and it's inventory that needs to get repairs. So I went through that. And that one also feels really good because, in the back of my mind, I know that these things are sitting there waiting for me to take care of them. So it felt good to, get that part done. And I just did a video showing how I repair certain items. So, thinking that we could share ideas on how to fix things, and as well as it's something to watch as long while we're at home and doing our listing and photographing and all that stuff. This card I'm going to add these Priority Nails long stickers, and these you can also get on the USPS website, and they're really great for just reinforcing openings and seams and things. So just adding it here. Okay, so this is this really nice Madewell sweater. It has almost like this crochet knit to it. I think it's 100% cotton, so it's more of like a transitional season piece, and it feels looks like spring to me. So almost coastal. Feels really nice and substantial. This Madewell sweater, it's sold for $32. And let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so I had it listed for $40, and Posher VA sent out a 20% discount, and someone accepted it for $32 with discounted shipping, and so I finally made $22.60. This piece I've had for a long time. I would say like 4 to 5 months. So really happy that it sold. Let's think. Not. Okay, I'll try that. So another thing that I focused on this month was I started using Ginger Marvin's spreadsheet, and Ginger Marvin is this husband and wife reseller team, and they make these really great YouTube videos, and I will link them below. They are really great to watch. They do these sort of ship with me videos, but what they focus on is just collecting all the things that they sold. So they'll go into their inventory bins and collect them and, you know, say how much they sold for. And they're pretty much high sellers. So they make a lot of sales every day. And what they do offer is this spreadsheet, which is really, really helpful. And, you know, that will be linked below. This month, February, is the month that I, you know, really sat down and tried to move things over into the spreadsheet. And so now every time I list something, I add it to the inventory list. And then when I sell something, I also add that too. So it does take some getting used to remember to do that, because I'm, you know, sort of the financial part is, you know, I don't know, my least favorite part of reselling. But, you know, I realize that it's really important. So, so it's been helpful for me, you know, to just, it helps me with these videos as well, so then I can see what sold and how much I made from each sale. So that was another thing that I focused on this month too. And it was good to do, you know, the beginning of this year. So I just had like January and February to really focus on. So this next item is a men's Burberry polo shirt in this really pretty burgundy, and it has the Nova check pattern just right here near the buttons in the front collar area. And this item attracted a lot of attention to my closet. I think I had it listed pretty high. I listed it for $70, and I would get quite a few, you know, low offers on it. And, you know, I was kind of staying firm on it just because I thought, well, it's Burberry, you know. But let's see what I did get. $70. I got an offer for, I think it was $30. Was it $30? Something like that. 30 or, yeah, it might have been 30 or 32. And I I was like really tempted to just take it because, you know, it has been in my closet for maybe like a month or a month and a half. And, you know, I was thinking, oh, maybe at $70 I overpriced it. But then I think I countered, and I think I just countered at 35 because, you know, that's kind of my new strategy, is that I would take offers of 50% of my asking or listed price or higher. And so I thought, well, 35 is half of 70. Yeah, it is. So, and he accepted. So that was really nice. So happy about this sale. Let's see. And yeah, so I finally made $26.50. So pretty good. So this next item is a Ted Baker sweater with these, I guess they're kind of like rhinestone details all in the front. And I don't know if you can see it or not, hitting the light. It's really pretty. And I've had it for probably had it for maybe about 2 months, and so it did take a little while to sell, but my asking price was $50, and it sold for my list price for $50, and so I ended up making $38.50, and so happy about this sale. It's in really good condition. It feels like basically new. Let's see. 3. Yeah. So this morning, you know, I got to talk to my best friend Denise, and Denise, if you're watching, hi. Thanks for chatting with me this morning. And we were just catching up. It was really good to talk with her. But I was just telling her about how I have been enjoying making these YouTube videos, and you know, I think it kind of hits on that that creative level, you know, being able to create something. And I worked at an advertising agency for 8 years, and you know, making videos is something that I really, really wanted to get into, and was never really given a really great opportunity to do so. So when I started doing this, it's been, you know, a really nice creative outlet for me. Just learning how to, you know, set up how the video will run, and picking up on more of the technical aspects also, and sort of the video editing part of it as well. So that's been good. And each day I learn a little bit more about, you know, making videos, so it's fun. And if any of you are ever, wanting or thinking about starting a YouTube channel, please let me know, because I'd love to watch and, subscribe and follow you. So, okay, this next one is this North Face jacket. It's in this really, really pretty teal color, and I don't know if you can see it, but the North Face logo is a very soft blush pink, so very, very sweet jacket. And this jacket, this one was interesting. I've had this one for quite a while. I would say, 4 months or so, maybe even 5 months. And I had it listed for $35, and I got an offer for $17. Yeah, I think I got an offer for $14 or something like that, and I think that I countered at $17 just to try to get sort of at the 50% mark, and she accepted. So that was really nice. So what did I make? I made $12.10. So pretty good. Yeah, so what I was saying about, if any of you wanted to start your own YouTube channel, I feel like, in a way, there is a demand for more reseller content. And I feel like, I'm always looking for more to watch, because, I'm here at home by myself, with my dog Sven, and I like having the videos on for company. Also, I learn more about reselling, which is really great too. Yeah, so back to that whole Poshmark, changing the algorithms. I was curious, were any of you really badly affected by it? I really did hear horror stories, and it really made me think about how, I'm primarily a Poshmark reseller. That's my main platform that I use. So, I felt like this was really not a good thing to happen for everyone. And I just couldn't understand the logic, really, So, okay, so this one, this one. And I know they were saying that, Poshmark, here's a little beanie, North Face beanie, and it sold for $10. So, happy to move it. Let's see, what's these? I listed it for $20, it sold for $10, and so I made $5.55. But, so Poshmark, the way the search algorithm works is that just shared is the default. So that's why we all share our closets so much, so that our items are at the top of the search. And then, I guess all of a sudden, Poshmark just decided to change that default to recommended. And that's where, to me, it's a little vague because I don't really understand what recommended means, other than, you know, trying to make the search more like how the typical buyer will search. So, you know, they don't usually use a long tail title. They'll use a short title, let's say like Madewell jeans. And, you know, a lot of resellers tend to, for SEO purposes, have long descriptive titles, you know, like Madewell, high rise, button fly, medium wash jeans, you know. And so they changed it to recommended. So the algorithm was now looking for these short titles. Yeah, so, you know, I don't really understand that much. And to tell you the truth, when I go to search for my items, you know, within, I don't know, on search, my items never turn up. So it's a wonder how people even find my items. It's kind of a mystery to me. And, yeah. So, anyways, let's, you know, I guess it would have been nice to have some sort of warning or, you know, some kind of statement saying, hey, this is how it's going to be from now on. But, you know, we didn't hear anything. So, oh, you know what? I forgot to put the tag on. I'm just talking. Now I can add this. Yeah, so it really did make me think, you know, there is the value of cross-listing, you know, so you're not beholden or dependent on just one platform, which does make sense. But I just, you know, to sort of hand cross-list or, you know, do it without, you know, any service, it takes a lot of time and effort in something that I hate doing anyways. I hate listing. It's my least favorite chore. Speaking of cross-listing, I started cross-listing on Etsy and Depop, and this is a Depop sale. So this is my second Depop sale, and it is a diesel leather, suede leather purse, and it's really, really nice piece. Has the logo in the corner right here. Kind of has almost this hobo slouchy style, and it's in great condition. So, you know, diesel to me was really popular in the 90s. So it kind of has this Y2K feeling to me. And, you know, as far as what I kind of notice about Depop is Y2K 90s style is pretty in. There's a market there for it. So I've been listing items from that era. I think so. A little bit more. So this purse sold for $80, and because I do free shipping and I use the Depop shipping, it was $11.75. And Depop, their fee is 10%. So that was $8. And then there's this weird payment fee of $2.83. And then also minus my cost of goods, which was $1.50 because it's from the bins. I finally made $55.92. So I think it's a pretty good sale. And yeah, I had sent it into the RealReal because, you know, I searched on the RealReal and, you know, I noticed that they were selling diesel. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to send this in. And the RealReal sent it back to me and said, you know, that it's a brand that they don't, you know, support or whatever. And so I was like, oh, okay. So I went ahead and, you know, put it onto Posh. But then, you know, I've been experimenting with Depop, so I went ahead and put that on. So happy about that. So I am learning about that platform as well. So I really do enjoy selling purses and handbags or tote bags whenever I can. And I'm hoping that when I go back to the bins that they will be offering handbags again. They don't always, so. Also, our bins, they do not sell bins of shoes either, and I wish they did, because I really would like to sell more shoes. And if I do sell shoes, you know, once in a while I'll go into the Goodwill store, and that's where I will pick up. I'll pick up, you know, a pair of shoes and try to sell it. Okay, and speaking of shoes, this last item is a pair of Justin cowboy boots. And these I did pick up at the Goodwill store. And they are in really great condition. They were so big that I couldn't find a big enough USPS box. So unfortunately, I had to go to the UPS store and I purchased this box for $6, which I feel so, I don't know, I feel so dumb. What I really should have done was been on the lookout and collected an old, you know, like an old Amazon box. That would have been way smarter of me, but, you know, I didn't think about that. Oh well. Let's see, so how am I going to do this? I'm going to... These Justin boots sold for $44. I was somebody gave me an offer, and I thought it was a really good offer, so I accepted. This one? Yeah, I've never sold a pair of cowboy boots before. And anyways, these are really beautiful boots. I did notice that it was missing its insole, and so I did mention that in the listing. And I think what I'll do is I'll just tape this on the top. Yeah, so let's see. These, I had listed them for $55, and I got an offer for $44, which was great. So I finally made $25.20. So pretty good. My cost of goods for these boots were, I think they were $12. So my phone looks like it's about to die. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. This was the last item to sell. And I made 26 sales this week. And the total sales was $822. And after fees and cost of goods, I made $586.62. So, not bad week for me. And, I'm happy with that. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe and think about giving me a thumbs up, and leave me comments too. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, until the next one, take care. Bye-bye.